Hello, and welcome to the UYG Show. This is series number 3, and we are in our final episode, number 10. Oh, I cannot believe we've come to the end of the series already. It has been a phenomenal series. We've talked about so many different areas of mental health. We've looked at mental health in young people. We've looked at mental health disorders. We've looked at mental health in women. We have had an amazing time. If you're just tuning in for the very first time, you want to scroll back afterwards and catch up with the other episodes because, trust me, it has been amazing. Now, today's episode is about mental health, mental wellness, and business mindset. Oh, again, my favorite topic, and we do have a guest today. We had on the last episode Lisa Dudley all the way from the USA, so stay tuned because she's going to be joining us. So let's do the housekeeping. If you're here for the very first time, welcome. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell so that you are notified every time we upload a brand new video. And of course, right now we've got the UYG show every Sunday at 6 p.m. GMT. So when you hit the bell, it means you are notified when we are live on air. Then you want to connect with us on social media. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, be sure to connect with us at UYG Social Enterprise. If you're watching me for the first time, then hello. My name is Gladness Katega. I'm the founder and executive director for Unleash Yourself with Gladness, CIC, also known as UYG Social Enterprise. So I am so excited to, kind of sad to close the series, but I know we'll be back with the next one very, very soon. But like I said, catch up on the previous episodes if you have missed out. So today we are talking about mental wellness and business mindset. So I said, you know what, this is going to be amazing for me because I believe and I know, and I have been an entrepreneur myself and a business owner for over 15 years. I've written this book on it's called Your Business Plan, Simple Steps to Successful Business Planning for Entrepreneurs. So when I was preparing, I realized there's a whole chapter in here where I talk about the mindset of a business owner and what I like to call the entrepreneurial spirit. So I'm going to be sharing you insights as I introduce this subject based on my book. It is available on Amazon, so feel free to check it out. And of course, I will be sharing the link in the comments so that you can purchase it yourself. So what is an entrepreneurial spirit? An entrepreneur is a person who has a business idea, but it takes more than that to succeed. You need to have the entrepreneurial spirit. This is what I call it. It's what drives an entrepreneur to take the idea of a product or a service to full success. This cannot be forced, but you can learn to obtain the entrepreneurial spirit by being in the right environment. So I remember when I started out in business, I spent the first couple of years networking because 15 years ago, I didn't know anything about entrepreneurship. I just finished my degree and my master's in business, but it doesn't mean I know how to run a business. So what did I do? I connected with others so that I can have, be amongst other entrepreneurs. And really that develops, helps you, get that motivation and learn from other entrepreneurs. So as the word spirit indicates, it's the desire and the passion within you that pushes you to take action on your business, right? So this is the idea of faith. So you need to know, the entrepreneurial spirit is the drive. It's the drive factor, it's the passion. For you to succeed as a business owner, if you don't have the drive and the passion, and again, this is usually connected to your why. Why are you doing this? Why is this product or service important to you? Again, being also not just a consultant, business consultant, but a purpose coach, I know that if your why is connected to your purpose, if your why for running the business or the product or service comes about from your experience and your passion from life, that is where your entrepreneurial spirit really, really drives from. So I'm not going to read the entire book. I'm just going to give you some few pointers that you need to develop the entrepreneurial spirit or the business mindset. So you need to be self-motivated. Again, your why means you need to have your own reasons. It cannot be you cannot be forced to go into business, because if you're forced, the way you go in quickly, you will come out quickly. You also need to be able to plan. You need to be a planner. You need to be a person who is organized, right? Because if you're going to succeed in business, you're gonna, especially as an entrepreneur, you have so many ideas. You being able to plan, and example, getting a business plan means that you have foresight of what it is that you're trying to achieve and how you're going to get there. Next, you have to have some intelligence. Obviously, that comes from wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the business. Now, when you do your business planning and you look into the marketing research, you learn about the business industry, you get to know how to price your product, how to market your product, who your customer is. That type of intelligence will help you to succeed. Again, it adds value to the entrepreneurial mindset, right? The entrepreneurial spirit, because that is the drive factor for you to succeed, right? Then there is responsibility. You must be very accountable to run a business, because most of the time, especially starting up, you're on your own. So you are in charge. Being self-employed, it's not an easy. We heard in the last episode, entrepreneurship is not for the faint-hearted. So you have to be able to learn to be responsible. So again, these are things that you can learn. These are things that you can acquire as you go along in your entrepreneurial journey. You also have to have the business mindset. You have to be innovative, right? Because sometimes things do not work out. The first idea that you get may not be the idea that takes you to success. In fact, it is actually stated that 90% of businesses fail within the first 1 to 2 years. So actually, you have to be able to be innovative and adapt and create new ways of doing things, learn to evolve, and that's all part of the entrepreneurial mindset. If you don't have that and you quickly give up, or if you don't make sales, you become anxious or annoyed, you won't have the entrepreneurial. That means you don't have the entrepreneurial spirit, and you're not very likely to succeed, because, as you would know, or if you don't know, the entrepreneurial journey is very up and down, and it takes years for you to be sustainable. So again, you've got to be tenacious. You have to be persistent. You have to be consistent. You cannot give up very easily. So those are some of the tips. You've got free tips there from my book. Like I said, take your time. Feel free, if you're looking to start a business or you've been in business a couple of years, you need to get this book so that you can have your own business plan, and it's got simple steps so that you can succeed as an entrepreneur. So now I think we'll take a quick break before we dive deep into the subject of mental wellness. So now we're going to apply some of the things that I've just discussed and look at the mental wellness side of being an entrepreneur. We'll bring our guest and we will discuss the successful mindset of an entrepreneur, and we'll also look at some strategies on maintaining mental wellness as a business owner. So we will see you shortly, right after this. Hi, it's Gladness here, your purpose and passion coach. I created a vision board. That's right, a vision board. If you're in that situation that I talk about, that I was 2 years ago, of stress, not understanding how to move forward, maybe that you've just left an abusive relationship, maybe you're just starting out life on your own, maybe you just graduated, maybe you just lack clarity in your life, where everything just seems upside down and you don't know what to do. Well, I want to tell you this first of all. There is a better future. There is a better life than what you're feeling right now. And I want to show you how you could wake up every morning and live a life of gladness like I do. I live out my name every single day. How to have peace and clarity over your future. How to know which direction to take in life. That direction of purpose. The purpose, the reason that God created you, that is the life that you are supposed to be living. So I want you to join me on this vision masterclass so that you can get clarity over your purpose. Have a vision for your life that will have you wake up every day wanting to live life, and not just an ordinary life, but a purposeful life, a life of abundance, a life that God has ordained for you. And join the Vision Master class and get your clarity right now. Hello and welcome back to the UYG show. We are here discussing mental wellness and business mindset. So we have our very special guest today. She was with us in the last episode. You would have seen her where we talked about mental health and entrepreneurship. Today, she's going to be discussing with us mental wellness and business mindset. I'll read a quick introduction before we bring her on the show. So, Lisa is the president. Her name is Lisa Dudley. Give a proper introduction. Her name is Lisa Dudley. She's the president and CEO of Business Academy, LLC, based in the USA. Business Academy is an online academy that provides digital business courses to help entrepreneurs and business owners achieve their goal of establishing business credibility and compliance. Now, Lisa provides these online business training courses to help entrepreneurs and business owners establish business credit. Lisa established this business academy after attending a business Zoom mastermind group during quarantine in the early 2020. There were over 100 people attending the Zoom mastermind, and after sharing business credit information, she was then hired to teach a group of entrepreneurs to establish business credit. Now, she has over 5 years experience in successful business credit in the industry. She has this program the course is called Business Credit Blueprint, which she has helped over 10 entrepreneurs build their business credit. So I would like us to give a warm welcome to Lisa Dudley. Welcome, Lisa, to the UYG show.
Hello there. Thank you, Gladys, for having me on for the next episode. I so appreciate it.
Oh, that's amazing. And how are you doing today, Lisa?
I'm well.
Oh, that's fantastic. So again, I'm super excited to talk about this particular subject because, as you know, entrepreneurship and business mindset is really just one of my passions. So I want us to dive straight in there, Lisa, and just discuss what is the mindset of a successful entrepreneur to you? What is business mindset?
Okay. So I want to first start out by saying that as an entrepreneur, once you define what success is for you, you have to keep in mind that your mindset matters. An entrepreneurial mindset is the mode of transportation, the mode of thinking that will help you achieve the goals that you define as success. So that's, as an entrepreneur, what a successful mindset is. Now, you keep in mind that your mindset matters. Being successful in anything in life, whether it's entrepreneurship, whether it's obtaining goals, being a great athlete, being a great worker, it is about using that mindset of achieving that goal in a positive way. That's what a successful entrepreneur mindset. It's just being an entrepreneur, taking a great mindset as that mode of transportation to obtaining those goals.
Wow, that's amazing. So what are some of the strategies maybe you can share with us to maintain mental wellness as a business owner or as an entrepreneur?
So there's a few things that a successful entrepreneur must do to maintain a positive mindset to achieve their goals. Is they first of all must learn to deal with stress, set realistic goals. When I say realistic goals, I mean goals that you can start out from one tier to get to the next tier, to be consistent in doing this over a period of time. Take care of your body, take care of yourself. These are things that will take time to be consistent, that will also help motivate you and keep a positive attitude. These are strategies that you must do. Treat yourself with kindness and respect. Make time for yourself, organize, surround yourself with good people, and most importantly, learn to deal with stress. And all of these things you can compartmentalize into self care for your business. Mindset could make or break a business.
Mm, wow. And I don't know what it is. What is it about entrepreneurs that it's kind of like they have this goal-getter mentality, and mental wellness or self-care is really just not their priority? I mean, research shows that most entrepreneurs are just so focused on succeeding in business they forget their wellness. I mean, why is that? Do you know? Could you share with us your thoughts on this? Maybe
So
it could help an entrepreneur out there, the
So
importance
I,
of
I
self.
think what we've learned over the last 2 years with this, the P word that has happened, the pandemic that's happened, is we all know that when we're not well mentally or physically, that things will not flow and work out for our best in our life. And as an entrepreneur, especially starting out, we are the jack of all trades, meaning that we do 5 and 6 jobs to maintain this creativity to realization. And if you don't sleep well, you're not productive. If you're stressed, you're not productive. If you're not positive and happy, you're not productive. And the bottom line is you're not profitable. So when you take time to focus on yourself, to give yourself self-care, maybe 1 hour a day, what you find out is you're more productive and profitable. Because as an entrepreneur, if we're not profitable, we're not in business. And this is something that we find out early during our entrepreneurial venture. Self care is very, very important. So, at some point, as an entrepreneur, you will find that out, if not in the early ages and early stages, but at some point, you'll find out along the journey. And if you don't profit, you're not in business. So, it's just a priority that many entrepreneurs are starting to realize now, that productivity and profitability is attributed to self-care. And self-care could look different to different people. Take a walk, eat an apple, do a little exercise, sleep an hour longer, meditate. So it doesn't have to be a day in the spa. It just means prioritizing yourself first.
Yes, I absolutely agree. Also, just being able to organize yourself, being able to say no when you need to say no, not taking on too much, because entrepreneurs have this tendency to think it's all just, they pride in, oh, I do 100 hours a week, and I don't sleep, I only work throughout the 7 days. And actually, this is where you see statistics saying most will fail after the first couple of years, because if you start off that way, then automatically you are setting yourself to fail. So thank you for sharing that again. Personal development, self-care, some of the topics that we have already discussed even in this series. So I encourage you to really just make the most of the show. Go back and re-watch even, so that you can be able to apply some of these things. So thank you so much for being with us today. Before we let you go, Lisa, could you let the audience know how they can contact you, how they can reach you?
Yes, so you guys can subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is Bizness, Biznezz, Business Academy YouTube channel. You can click like and subscribe. I give tips. I give a checklist of a wealth of free information to help you build your business credit so you can scale. You can book a free strategy call if you would like to get on a phone call with me to find out how we can work together to build your business credit. You can DM me, instant message me, or email me. That's Bizness Academy, BIZNEZZ Academy.
Wow, thank you so much, Lisa, for being with us. We thoroughly enjoyed having you on the show, and hopefully we can get to have you again in the future. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, dear.
Okay, then. Bye for now.
Cheers.
Wow, what an awesome end to the series. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself. I hope you have. And I insist, make sure you go back and catch up on the other episodes if you haven't already. And we would love to hear from you. We would love to hear your comments, your feedback. Do get in touch with us as well if you would like to be featured in our upcoming series. We will be getting ready for series 4 very, very soon. So do get in touch with us. Our email is uygsocialenterprise@gmail.com. You can reach us as well on social media. You can visit our website, www.unleashyourselfwithgladness.com. It has been an amazing series, and I really cannot encourage you enough to consider everything that we've discussed. So take your mental health and wellness as a priority. Remember that you're not alone. Remember that you're not the first to experience a mental health problem. It is absolutely natural for you. If you have faced challenges, if you have had a lot of pressure, and like we said in the initial episodes, mental health is a seasonal thing. There are days where you will wake up feeling amazing, and there are days where you will not. The most important thing is just being able to be self-aware. So mental healthness is really about self-awareness of your emotions and being able to carry out your day-to-day life successfully. If you start feeling overwhelmed, you start feeling stressed, and you can't really cope, do get some help. You can reach us here at UYG Social Enterprise. We do have counselors, not only personal development or capacity building, but we also have psychologists, psychotherapists who can help you. If you need counseling or support for your mental health, then be sure to reach out to us. So that's it from me. I look forward to seeing you again in the upcoming series for the UYG show. For now, be sure to subscribe so that you could be alerted. We have so many other things going on in the channel, and I'll see you next time at the UYG show. Bye for now, and God bless. Welcome to the UYG show. Yes. What is it then that gets somebody to that state? Is it things they experience in life?
Because they want that person to feel that, they're not good enough, they cannot be like that.
No bills will be paid.
Correct.
And the stress will accumulate.
Correct. All of those things.
Help you take that pressure and turn it into diamonds. So see you next time on the UYG show.